Hey guys, I'm Ione and this is my last day in Guayaquil in Ecuador. I'm kind of relieved as I've been here for almost 2 weeks, which is the longest time I've been anywhere, and I'm not the biggest fan of the city. I've had my ups and downs here, which I'll go into in a little bit, but here's what I've been up to. I went to stay with my friend Rachel, who recently moved to Guayaquil with her husband, who is a music professor at the University of the Arts. We climbed up Las Peñas, explored the city, went to the Iguana Park in the center of town. Ooh, iguanas. We had a few nights out, went to some parties and met some really cool people. Another thing I was recommended to do was go to Parque Histórico in San Bernardón. It's a cool little park where they are trying to preserve some of the history. Oh yeah, my hair! Another tip was from a lady called Shweta to check out the Malecon. Guayaquil is a port city, it's on a river, and along the river there is a stretch of restaurants and parks and coffee shops. Went on La Perla, which is a giant Ferris wheel on the river. I then took some excellent advice from Michael at Global Degree. Hey everyone, we're on a road trip to Montanita. Woo woo woo! It's only me the one that's excited. As recommended by Michael, so thank you. Michael from Global Degree told me to go, so we're going. I went with my friends and a wonderful woman called Eileen who reached out to me through the page because she'd been checking out the blog. She's from Ecuador. She also loves to travel. She said that I have to go and see beaches, so she came with us to Montanita. She took me to this stunning beach called Los Frailes. I've given up trying to pronounce things because obviously I just can't. It was such a lovely day. Beautiful, beautiful beach, a really great lookout point, and I met this really cool guy there too. So I've been getting some little advice from Franco, who is traveling around the world, or pretty much, in a mobile hostel. Check him out on Facebook. He basically has a mobile hostel and he's driving from Argentina to Alaska over like 5 to 10 years. Decided to go the weekend of the election, and because of that there's a law in Ecuador which means that you can't serve or drink alcohol. So Montanita is this really fun surf party town, but there were no parties. But it's fine, because I was staying at the Iguana Hostel, met some really incredible people. It's a really fun social place. Everyone that I met there was awesome. The owner was really cool. Because it was a weekend that there was no drinking or partying happening, she threw a party at her apartment, and so that was lovely. We had food, we watched the sunset. It was just such a lovely day, and then after that we managed to find the one party in town. Wow, it's me on the camera! I think I'd like to come back and go to Montanita again when it's in full swing. Like, it was nice that it was very chill, but it would be nice to see it when it's kind of like party town. Came back from Montanita and I did something that I had needed to do for a really long time, which was go to Spanish school. I went to Time for English and Spanish and it was fantastic. I had a little assessment the week before just to see where my Spanish is at. Absolutely nothing. I went with my friend Rachel and we were both basic because we're both very new to Spanish. But we did the basics. We were working through a book, exercises, greetings, words. The teachers were awesome. I especially loved Denise. Thank you so much for all your help. I was only doing a week. You know, there's 10 levels and it's a month per level. So the course really is designed for people that are there for a period of time rather than somebody that's just there for a week. They speak to you in Spanish a lot, which was challenging at times because I don't speak any Spanish. But as you start to listen, you do start to pick up, and I was starting to understand things, so that was really great. And last week I discovered this really awesome guest house that I'm in right now. It's called El Manso. A friend of mine is a musician and had a jazz night, and he was playing here. So I came, checked in, and have been staying here for a few nights. It's on the Malecon, it's a great location. They've got really amazing vegan food. The owner is really into ecotourism and sustainability. I would highly recommend paying this place a visit. I got asked to do a fashion shoot by this really cool lady that I met, Melissa Klein. It was for her swimwear collection. So that was really fun and kind of random. issue that I was having is, as a city, it's a business town, it's a port. So staying here for a few days is cool. Staying here longer than a few days, you know, you're out of things to do. And I was getting stressed out because it's just noisy and loud, really hot. That's why I had a little mini breakdown. By the time you see this, I'll be in the Galapagos Islands. The next stop after the Galapagos is Peru. So obviously I'm gonna go to Machu Picchu, standard. But if you've got suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. I'm following your advice, guys. That's the whole point in this trip. So really appreciate anyone who takes the time to leave suggestions and comments, and I'm trying to get to as many things as I can. But thank you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.